Hello Seekers, welcome to Puneet's Astrology, your one-stop astro channel. We are watching the moon transit analysis, and in this video we will talk about different transits of moon and the effect on the emotions and how to handle the emotional transformation that moon brings while it moves in the 12th zodiac. Do not forget to subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon, and check out my Puneet's Astrology YouTube channel for a lot more stuff on Vedic astrology. The detailed and the long videos are posted there. And do spread the word of Lifetime Soul and Puneet's Astrology by sharing the videos among family and friends, and share via WhatsApp also. So let's continue with moon transit analysis. Moon will make its move in the sign of Scorpio on 5th of November late night, and this movement is actually somewhat difficult for the moon. Yeah, right after the Diwali, when the mood is right, moon immediately makes its move, but in the sign of Scorpio, which is also facing the energies of Ketu. The moment moon enters the sign of debilitation, it enters Ketu, and moon has to cross Ketu to actually cross Scorpio. Now this is very difficult for the emotions, but this also means that the negativity can be ripped away from your life, and the blessings of Ma Mahalakshmi and the energies of the Diwali can actually take away the darkness and give you all the positivity that you need. How? Because if you see, 12th lord from the moon is in second house. Loss is going to convert into gains. I'm talking about Venus. Venus is in the second house from the moon in Moola Nakshatra in the sign of Sagittarius. Also, moon will find all the planets either 12th, 2nd or 3rd from itself. Now this is where moon in front of it will find no planet. This is like a clean slate where moon can start its life. That means your emotions can start right from scratch. So if you are the one who is suffering at this time, and if you want to start your life, restart your life, I will say, from scratch, and you have to rebuild something. You have to leave things in the past, and you have to drop the burden. You have to understand the emotions. You have to understand your duty and responsibility. And while fulfilling your duty and responsibility, you need to think about yourself. Then this is the right time. It can be difficult. It can be emotionally challenging, especially if you are a Rahu moon or Ketu moon person, or if you are a Scorpio moon or Scorpio ascendant native, then this can be a challenging time for you. But this also means that it will trigger a series of emotions that will continue for a very long time within you, not outside you, but within you. And if you meditate for the next 3 days, you will see that moon, which is the mind, gives you the blessing of lifetime. After all, if moon is in Scorpio, 9th lord is in the first house. 9th lord, the house of Cancer, or the divine blessings I may say, is with Ketu. This is the time when you should pray to Lord Ganesha or Ma Mahadurga, chanting Durga Shapshati Stotra or Mahishasur Mardini Stotra, or simply Om Gam Ganapate Namah. And because it is the energies of Anuradha Nakshatra, a simple devotion, a simple name chanting will do wonders in this time frame, especially to balance emotions. Yes, if you're traveling or if you are going for an operation, especially the operation related to head, face, neck, that area of body, then you should be slightly careful and you should take all necessary precautions. Because moon is emotion and Ketu is something that takes away, you also help somebody get rid of their negative side of life, support someone emotionally in the next 3-4 days, and you will see something wonderful will happen to you. So guys, that was a quick take on the moon transit analysis. I hope you liked this video. Do comment your views in the comment section below. And if you want me to put a certain kind of video on astrology or lifestyle or healing, any kind, on any topic that is for holistic development of life, do comment your views, because I am growing this channel. I need your help on growing this channel so that I can reach out to as many people as it is possible for me. Thank you for watching this video. I appreciate your time. We'll meet in the next video. Till then, bye-bye.